And a journey, almost a 2-year-long journey at this point.
President and CEO of the Myrtle Beach Area Chamber of Commerce, Karen Reardon, recalls the beginning of what would be a long adventure to plan the inaugural Myrtle Beach Classic.
If we do go backwards in time 2 years ago, the state was able to do some special tournaments because other places were not able to hold them. So there was actually the CJ Cup, which happened at the Congaree Golf Course. And so I was watching that from my computer. So I turned to a colleague and said, why shouldn't Myrtle Beach, as the golf capital of the world, why shouldn't we have a major tournament here in Myrtle Beach? And this person looked at me like I had 3 heads and was like, I don't know. And I said, well, we need to look into that a little bit and just explore the art of possibility.
Reardon says she took that idea directly to the PGA.
And we did actually court the PGA. So it wasn't like the PGA said, oh, we're thinking about adding a new tournament. We actually had to, find some contacts at PGA in Ponte Vedra, Florida, and just start to put in some quiet inquiries to say, would you ever consider?
And those quiet talks in 2022 led to many more conversations and meetings.
And it was funny because everyone we talked to at PGA Tour said, my gosh, you're right. We all know Myrtle Beach. We've all played golf in Myrtle Beach. Isn't Myrtle Beach still the golf capital of the world?
Until May 10th of 2023, where they could officially announce the tournament.
It was thrilling last May. I was like, yay! So that was a really, really good day. We were pretty adamant that we really, really wanted to have it. There's a will, there's a way.
And the way included coordinating an unfathomable number of details.
Creating the commercials, creating all the ingoing and outgoing billboards, the signage. We've designed a special jacket for the champion to receive on Sunday night when he receives the trophy. We've designed a unique one-of-a-kind trophy. That took months just to figure out, well, how does one go about designing a PGA Tour trophy or custom champion's jacket?
Reardon says the trophy was one detail that caught her by surprise.
You always see at the end of the tournament a trophy being hoisted up, but I never really thought about where they came from and what they looked like. And so when they were like, oh yeah, trophy, and I was like, so there's no store that you go to and just get one?
And it's not just a trophy, jacket, and promotional materials, it's also volunteers.
We've got thousands of people willing to give of their time to do everything from park cars to pick up litter and to sell concessions to everything in between. There are people that just stand on the course to say, quiet y'all, or hush y'all. It sounds simple, but just orchestrating all of that and getting all those details together. I mean, there's checklists for our checklists at this point. Let's just put it that way.
Tell me about the moment in the last 2 years, or moments, where you were just head in your hands going, what did I get myself into?
There have been a few where we're like, how are we going to get this all done? Because we're not a huge team, and so again, that's where it's been, asking, being humble enough to ask other people for help, like, hey, we can't do this, and there's a deadline, and how do we do this? So yeah, there have been some moments of real stress, wanting to make sure that we hit those deadlines and that we didn't let the PGA down, that we didn't let the Dunes Golf and Beach Club down.
But she says celebrating the little wins along the way helped get them through.
We've had the joy of just like, wow, we made that deadline and we're good, and we have a commercial to run on air, phew. Just all sorts of, little milestones that we've been able to check off.
And all that hard work was done in nearly record time. Reardon says once a PGA contract is signed, there's typically 18 to 24 months to prepare. That's compared to the 12 months she had for the Myrtle Beach Classic.
I'm eternally grateful that everyone kind of answered my rallying call of why not? Let's do this. This will be great. And it has been great, but it has been a lot of work. So I know a lot of people will be sleeping well on May 13th. We're just going to say it that way.
Right.
In Myrtle Beach, Erica Edwards, WMBF News.